What is up, everybody? Cycles and Spiders here. I'm a bit more awake today. Today we're in the Spiders and Cycle Shack. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tarantulas to rehouse. So let's get on with the Tarantula Rehousing Extravaganza. Right, so it's going to be a bit different to normal rehousing videos that I've seen personally, mainly because I just wanted to get the enclosures all set up. So every single enclosure is ready to go. All we need to do is put the spiders in them. So let me grab the other camera and I'll show you all the enclosures quickly, and then we'll move you guys around and start moving some tarantulas. I'm really excited for this video. I'm well happy with how the enclosures came out. So let me grab the other camera and we'll go through them. We're going to start, as you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see, it might be too wide. Next time over here. We've moved all the live food down to the bottom shelf, along with the Extravaganza and Acanthoscuria geniculata, which are down there. Then we've got a new tub, adult male salmon pink in a revamped enclosure, new enclosure, Brachypelma albiceps, new enclosure, new enclosure, new enclosure, and then the mantis, NNC, Chilobrachys fimbriatus. So let me show you. We'll start down. Well, basically we'll start with the new enclosures. So this one here is going to be for the Grammostola rosea, or Rosie, or Tilium rose. That's going in that one. Next, this is my adult male salmon pink. And you remember, I don't know if you remember or not, it had that awful little coconut hide in there. So now it's got this nice big bit of cork bark, some new substrate, and he is making himself at home in there by the looks of it. So that's really good. Next up we've got these two smaller units. So Cirrocosmus elegans is going to go in here, and the salmon pink Lacidora habana sling is going to go in here because it's not really a sling anymore, it's growing like a weed. Next, if you watched my last video, you know my Brachypelma smithy was molting. He has molted now and he is going to go in this one. Next to that, my largest Carabina versicolor has molted and has outgrown her or his Ferrero Rocher enclosure, so she's going into this one. So I really like this video actually, I'm well impressed with this one. So that's going in there. And then the last one to be rehoused today is my Brachypelma albopilosum nicaraguan, which will be going in there. So yeah, let's get started. Let me put you on a tripod and we'll grab some spiders and some enclosures. Okay, so I've got a camera set up pointing at the enclosure, and then I've got the first spider in front of me. The first one we're going to do is the Grammostola rosea. So this one I'm quite comfortable with. She is normally, I'll check out and see what she's like, but normally she's really docile. And what I'm thinking is I'm just going to pick her up. I know most people don't like handling, but this one I've had no issues with in the past. I will see what she's like. As long as she lets me handle her, then I'll move her straight over and pop her in the new enclosure. So let's move you around a little bit so you can sort of see. Excuse the mess. I'm not really sure on the angle because the GoPro doesn't have a screen, so just sort of guess. But there she is. Hope you can see her. Hoping you can see it. So I need my straw. We're just going to give her a stroke, see what she's like. Yeah, she seems pretty happy. So we're just going to try and coax her. I say happy, she's just curious. Come on, lovey. Just want to try and coax her out of her enclosure and onto my hand. You're alright. There we go. That's it. So she has never flicked hairs. I know there's a first time for everything, but she is normally very cooperative. Well, she's going to come over to you, I think. It's, she's very webby today as well. Hopefully you can see. I'm really sorry if you can't. I don't know. That might be bit better. Let's just coax her out. Come on, darling. No, don't do that. Go the way you were going. Right. Come on. That's it. There we go. Keep going that way. There we go. Nice and gently. That's it. And we'll just go, get her other leg on, lift her up nice and gently. Don't go out there. Oh, she's going for a wander. That's it. Come on. Alright. Let go of that, you don't need that. And there we go. So she was no trouble at all. She was just going for a wander. I don't know if you can see the pink there, but she is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to pause this one here and move over to the other camera. Okay. And then we're on to the other camera. So there we go. You can see her in all her glory. She's absolutely gorgeous. I'm actually going to zoom in. And we'll just poke her out into the new enclosure. So there's not actually a water bowl in here at the moment because the substrate's a little bit too damp. I know the Gramostars like it drier, so she's got an empty water bowl just until it dries out, so I don't want it to be too humid. But there we go. That is her in her much larger enclosure. Hopefully she'll be much happier. So we'll close the doors on that one and move on to the next one. Okay, so as you can see from the label, the next one we are doing is the Lacidora Parahabanus sling. This one is quite bolty. So what I'm thinking is, I've got a catch cup down by my feet. I'm going to pop the little rub, I don't know if you can see it, you can't see it, hang on. Pop this little rub inside that, coax him or her out, and hopefully once she finds the hole, I'll be able to pull that tub back out, even if I have to stay in there for a day or so. So I'm going to need some tongs to remove the tub if I can, the straw and a stick to give her a prod with, and there is a catch cup just out of shot, so I've got a catch cup as well. So let's pop that off but not off. That's going to be more difficult than I was expecting it to be. Hang on a second, does that come off completely? It does now. Right, so change of plan. I've taken the lid completely off. So I've got my lid there. So now that will fit in here. So I'm going to pop that there somehow. This is looking a bit dodgy, isn't it? There what we'll do. About squishing that. Okay, this is not going to be an easy one. What I'm going to do is just keep rambling on whilst I try and work it out. So I'll put that on, that's going to be too high up I think. She is just there, let's see if, let me just show you her quickly because she's gorgeous. Don't know if you'll be able to see her or not. You can't really see. Right, I'm going to pause the video, get her out and then we'll get some shots because I'm going to struggle with this one. There we go. That was actually not too much hassle at all. I just needed to turn the video off because I was concentrating more on the video than what I was actually doing. So yeah, he or she is in there, as you can see. Much more room than that tiny little tub, but still not too much room that she'll get lost. So yeah, happy with that one. I'll get the lid back on, pop her back on the shelf, and then we're on to the next one. Right, so the next one has the potential to be a bit more of a faff, because from previous experience she was a faff. So let me just get the other camera set back up again. I was taking pictures of the salmon pink. Let's pop that. I don't know where the best view is. I think if I come down with this one and to the back, and there we go. You can see perfect. So as you can see from the label, next one is our Cosmos elegans, or our Trinidad dwarf. Now I can see that she's hiding right in the middle of this tub under the soil. Obviously they're a dwarf species and they're a burrowing species, so this enclosure will be perfect. I've made a few little, oh there's a roach in there as well. I've made a few sort of pre-made tunnels out of some cork box, so hopefully she'll use them, because then we'll be able to still see her. But if not, I'm sure she'll come out eventually. So let's see if we can find her first without bolting too much. You can see like the carpet of web that she's created. Just got to find her. Where are you? Oh, saw some movement over there. Now last time I was checking on her, she bolted so fast. So whilst I can see her briefly a little bit, get myself a dwarf size catch cup. See if we can coax her out. There we go, there she is. Oh, she is beautiful. Let me get the lid for the catch cup, so it might be easier to get her in the cup and then transfer her from the cup into the other one. So, let's try that. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Sorry if the camera angle's really bad, but you know, making sure the spider is safe is much more important. So, come on mate. Out it come. That's it. You gorgeous looking thing here. Right, so she's in the cup. Hopefully she'll stay in the cup just for a brief second. Okay, right. Step 1 down, spider is in the cup. Step 2, show the audience the pretty spider. Excusing my thumb. There you go, that is the Cosmos elegans. She's otherwise known as the golden heart butter tarantula, which that's what I call her, or the Trinidad dwarf. So she is gorgeous. So let's rearrange you. Don't know if the GoPro can see it or not as well, but one camera has got it on there. So looks like, oh no she's not, don't worry, I was going to say it looks like she's missing a leg, but it's just the way she's sitting. So yeah, you can see it there as well, so that's good. Using my trusty stick, just coax her out nice and gently. There we go. Let's get you nice and close, get some close-ups. That is one gorgeous looking spider. That can also climb, so let's get the lid on, I forgot about that. Yes, for a dwarf species, very good at climbing. Also very good at not showing us that golden heart that is the bit that we really want to see. But she's in there, and she can go and explore all of that room to explore. That will be that one's enclosure for the rest of its life as well. It won't outgrow that at all, which is brilliant. So yeah, let's move that back. If I do notice any of them moving around, I'll try and get some other shots as well, so you probably will have seen those already. So yeah, let's pause you there, get the next one. Okay, the next one is who I like to call Mr. Balti, because although this one is only a brachypelma smithy, every time you go near this enclosure, near the enclosure it's currently in, it bolts so much. So as I said, molted recently, so I could probably stay in the tub that it's in. I prefer to move it now, as you can see. I prefer to move her now, or him now, than when she's too crammed in there. I don't like it when they get to the stage where I need to rehouse them. I want to be able to rehouse them before they get to that stage. So this enclosure is pretty cool. We just pop that down like that. The whole front slides off. I say it's cool. Not as easy to get a lid on when you're rehousing them. So my plan for this one is literally just unscrew the tub, pop the tub in on its side, and she should bolt out and straight in there. If not, I've got a catch cup. So yeah, let's just see how it goes. I might have to coax her out because she does actually quite like to sit underneath that little bit of cork block there. How's the camera? Let's have a look. It is zoomed in a bit more. Like I said, brachypelma smithy, which is really cool because normally you don't see these much anymore. So that's the lid off. I'm going to reuse some of these tubs as well because I've got slings that are sort of almost outgrowing their enclosures as well. So plan one isn't going to work because I can't fit the tub in there. So I will be able to fit the tub in there if I take the enclosure apart some more. The only issue with that is it's going to be an issue if it tries to bolt up the sides. What I'm thinking is see if I can get it into that little catch cup, which is a little bit too small for it, but should be able to do so. So as you can tell, I'm really good at this. The sarcasm is immense. So you should be able to see very roughly what I'm doing. Obviously I'm paying more attention to the spider than what I'm filming, so what I'm going to do, I've got my lid handy. I'm going to get that bit of cork block out first, hopefully without making him or her bolt too much. I haven't had a chance to sex the molt yet. Okay, so that's a start. We've got that out, and I don't know where to put it. In there will do. And the light's turned off because the camera's overheating, so that's always handy. You can still sort of see. Right, so plan now is get tarantula in this cup. Remove the GoPro so you've got another view, possibly. I don't know what the footage is like. I don't know how well this is going to go. Sorry if my arms are in the clip, but you know, I can't really see what I'm doing. So, gently. Didn't really think this one through that much. I've got the lid on top, but now what? That's it. Move with the tub. I poke the legs. Okay. Step 1. Spider in tub. Step 2. I don't know where I go from here. The spider won't climb up the side of the tub because spider is brachypelma and they're not known for their climbing. So what I'm going to try and do is scoop and get the lid on at the same time. Okay, there we go. Spider. Oh, I'm getting good at this. Don't mind me saying so. So there we go. Brachypelma smithy. Shame that the light stopped working, but you know, never goes to plan. Let's change the view again. I'm just going to pop this in, and I imagine you can't see anything with my arms in the way. Let's stand over here a bit. So the lid's off. It's just, oh, this is so difficult with the camera on. I want you guys to be able to see is the problem. Let me just leave it there for a second. Let's see if I can poke it from this. So there we go. So nice and gently. There we go. See what I mean about being bolty? Oh, I've got, you know how many spiders I've got now, 30 spiders. Who'd have thought the Brachypelma would be the fastest one? Off you get. So there we go, that is Brachypelma Smithy in his or her new enclosure. Let's get you closer so you can have a nose. Actually, I'll tell you what, before I get you closer, just going to put the lid on, because this one, like I said, bolty bolty. There we go. Let's get you in so you can get a shot again of its belly, because they all like to come straight up against the glass. But there we go, that's the Brachypelma Smithy. What have we got left to do? We've got 2 left, I believe. So let's pause you there, move that enclosure back, and get the next one. Right, so as you can see from this one, the next spider we are rehousing is Brachypelma albopilosum nicaragua. So this one is in a temporary enclosure at the moment, but I'm not happy with this. I don't like these enclosures. So hopefully it'll be too bolty. You can't really see what I'm doing properly. I'll move that out of the way. So let's move you over here as well. Currently Mr. Brachypelma lives in that hole. So the plan is, because I can see him down there, same again, using this little tub because I've decided this is really handy. We're going to poke the back of the hole so we can get him come out. Pop him in the tub, pop him in the new enclosure. That's the plan. And at the same time, do my best not to get my arm in the shot. So I don't want to spook him because then he's not going to come out. He's sitting down there. Come on, bud. There we go. There he comes. There he comes. Or she, hopefully a she. She is looking awesome. So, what we're going to try and do is the old scoop and push. I just made that up, there's not the old scoop and push. Don't go back down there. Okay. Let's see if we can entice it out again. I really don't want to destroy too much of his burrow. I know he's moving anyway, but you know, he's put a lot of effort into that. I don't want to destroy it. But at least until he's out. But looks like that plan's gone out the window. Let's try and move some of this. Right, mate, you're coming out because it's worth it, trust me. I'm going to get you a nice new enclosure, which you're going to much prefer. There we go. Come on, show ya. Oh, sorry about the lighting now. Like I said, the flash has died because the camera's overheating, but that's the Brachypelma abapalossum nicaragua. I believe it's also known as a curly hair. I don't know if it's a true form or a hobby form. I just know it's Nicaraguan. So, pop the lid off. Yep, my trusty pokey stick, and just give him or her a gentle prod. There we go, they're in their new home. This is going, I'm not going to say it actually, I'm not going to say it. So yeah, there we go. Brachypelma abapalossum Nicaragua, or Nicaraguan, or possibly true form or hobby form, don't know. Let's get that down. We can get one more shot. Excuse all the zooming in and stuff, I'm just trying to turn the brightness up a little bit. There we go, so hopefully he or she will be happy enough in there. I tell you what, if nothing else, the enclosures look much better, and I generally think if the enclosures look good, and well, obviously they don't look exactly like they would in the wild, but if they look like a sort of realistic looking enclosure, then the spiders will feel more comfortable. Whether or not that's actually true, I don't know, but I like to tell myself that. Right, last one. Let's pause you there, grab the next enclosure and the next spider. Back and away. Okay, so last but definitely not least is the Carabana versicolor. Let me just get the camera in a good spot. So I wouldn't say I'm nervous about this one, but the last time I tried to rehouse this one that wasn't on video, it bolted like mad, and I spent about 25 minutes, if not more, trying to catch the thing. As you can see, the enclosure size is a massive difference, and this will last it for a good while. There's also a molt in there that was about a week ago, so I'm hoping we'll get her moved, and then in a couple of days we'll feed her. So I don't even know how to approach this because the web is just so thick. I want to get that molt out because I'm hoping I'll be able to sex it if I don't destroy the molt. The webbing is so thick, and she's on the move as well. Obviously I've got my big catch cup, so it shouldn't be a problem. Come on molt, out you come without being destroyed please. Okay, so I've got the molt out, so I should be able to do something with that. Now, how do I get the spider out? I'm wondering if I can coax her up from the bottom so she comes out in this corner, and then I can, I don't know, who knows, we'll give it a try. Let's see how it goes. So, you guys can't see as much as I can see, but because obviously you're looking at one view. But this, honestly, this webbing is so thick. Come on. That's it. Out you come. No bolty though. No bolty. Gently does it. Right. Catch cup at the ready. I'm not saying I don't trust this one, but I don't trust this one. I think we catch up. Let me hold that there. Come on. Nice and gently. See what I mean? She's so bolty. So what I'm thinking is, I can just pop her like that. She might go out and up into the new one. Obviously you guys can't see that as well. That's just a bit better. I'm hoping to get some shots of her afterwards because she looks amazing at the moment. Come on. I like the idea of hot gluing the cork block to the back of the enclosure, but realistically it's a massive pain in the backside. There you go, you can see her. She is stunning. Super skinny, needs a meal, but don't be hiding back in there. It's just, this webbing is so thick. Come on, mate. Out you come. That's it. Cooperate. There we go. Right, go up. No, no, no. Don't go back in again. Out you come. Out you come. That's it. That's it. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much for your cooperation. So now, let's try and get some light. You guys need to see how beautiful she is. The camera does just not do it justice at all. Right, we are talking so blue. Let me see if I can get the camera a bit closer. Maybe that'll do the job. Pop it off of there. Pop it onto that one. Even then you can't really see, but you have to trust me. She is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So, right, let me pop her back and then I will be back with you. Okay, so there we have it. That is the rehousing extravaganza done. I've got a couple of things to rehouse, but I'm not going to do that today because it's now 10:30 and I'm tired. So I'm going to get her back on the shelf over there. Everybody seems to have settled in pretty well. I now need to have a tidy up in here a bit, clean out all the old enclosures that were used because I've got stuff that probably could go into them. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my video, feel free to click the like button, click the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what was your favourite species of tarantula from today's video. Was it the Brachypelma smithi, Lacidora parahabana, Cosmos elegans, Grammastola rosea down there, Brachypelma albopilosum nicaragua, or my favourite, the gorgeous Carabena versicolor. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.